And everyone, welcome back to Resident Evil 1 Part 3. Now we're going to be exploring further parts of the mansion. Marlene and Calvert are not with me today. Um, they decided to take a little bit of a break, so they will be back with us hopefully shortly. Um, so what the next batch of planned is to explore further into the mansion, make more use of the armor key. Um, so yeah, Resident Evil celebrating its 20 years of Resident Evil. You know, it's nice to go back and play some of the games that they all may know and love, or there's some cases hate. Um, and it's easy to pick apart the story and figure out, well, why this makes sense, why does that make sense. We'll get into it as we go along, obviously. Right in here, you can find a lighter. The only purpose you can find with the lighter if you're Jill is if you go in the room before the door that requires a shield key. You can get more bullets. You don't need to necessarily grab the lighter for it, but thought I'd show it off anyways. Okay, in this room, you should be expecting to find a note from one of the Umbrella staff. I'm about to read it right now. Researchers will. The guy talks about how Apple update. That had to pop up everywhere. Basically, this guy likes to talk about how he might not ever see his girlfriend again because the man of sunglasses, I wonder who that could be, keeps preventing him from ever going out. And I believe he's also been infected as well. That's what he's basically saying, that he'll never see her again. Over here in the lab coat, you can actually find some more ink ribbon. I decided to grab it because, you know, being able to save progress is always a good thing. And I misclicked the button that time. I actually meant to, actually, no. I do go back for the, let me collect my thoughts here for a second. In that room, if you're Jill, you can find some grenade rounds. If it's Chris, you find some shotgun shells. So I do go back for it, just not right this second. Down the stairs I go. Yeah, this zombie right here was not going to give me any room, so I just went ahead and blasted his head off. But generally speaking, if you're just simply able to maneuver around him, you can actually save some ammunition. Both the shotgun, I could just take out the zombies in one shot, so it's not really that big of a deal. I'm not exactly doing like a speed run here, but if you want to know a speed run tactic in Resident Evil, just maneuver zombies around to the point where they're just facing the wall. You can just run around them. Decided to save my progress here for a second because I didn't want to I didn't want to risk something happening to me and then having to start all over again, because I would have been in a major pain. Alright, saved my progress there, and now I can deposit the rest of the ink ribbon. And I can just be on my merry way. The shield key only has one use, and it's that room over there where you can find the moon crest, I believe. Yeah, you need 4 crests to advance into the back garden of the mansion. And up the stairs I go. See, Resident Evil, you know, we've seen the first one get an HD remake. We'll definitely be covering that for the PS4. I know people are excited for the Resident Evil 2 remake. That should be coming out maybe sometime next year. Or maybe in 2018, not really sure. What we're reading right here is a botany book. It tells you about the medical herbs that we can come across. The green ones can heal your health. The blue ones can heal poison. The red one, you can't do anything by itself. But if you mix it with the green one, it maximizes healing. More use of the armor key here. And this one is a pretty simple puzzle here. It was replaced in a remake with a statue pushing puzzle. Well, this is a statue pushing puzzle here as well, but you see the suit of armor. You have to push them in a certain order in order to unlock something to get the death mask. Here, it's just very simple. You push the armors into the to the vents there, where the gas could spew if you do something wrong. Make sure it's fully covered, and you can press the switch. And there you go, it opens. It's a prelude to actually one of the later puzzles. It's actually a prelude to another puzzle you'll find at a later point in the game on how to solve it. So bear that in mind. Alright, and next we go in here, and that's the last use of the armor key. And look who we find.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
So yeah, that's pretty much the next step we need to do. We need to actually find serum for Richard. I should also point out that in the remake, if you're able to save Richard's life in time, the remake of Resident Evil 1, you get the assault shotgun. The assault shotgun, just to clear things up, it's a more powerful shotgun than the regular shotgun, but has a less chance of a critical hit. So you make a choice there. Plus the assault shotgun, holds more ammo. The regular shotgun can only hold up to 6, and the assault shotgun holds up to 10. Alright, and finding the serum isn't really that bad. There was one in the rooms earlier that we went into that has like a medicine cabinet and whatnot. If you go in that save room, you should be able to find it right on the shelf. Not drawing any attention from the zombies? At least not really, anyways. And here we find the serum. I should also point out, in Chris's scenario, if you ever get poisoned by the yawn, that's what actually the name of the snake is, the yawn, you play as Rebecca Chambers for a bit, and you get the serum. You also do that early on when you... Well, that's in the regular... Hold on, let me think my thoughts. If you play as Chris in this scenario, Richard's already dead, I think, at this point. This is the director's cut, so they must have played out a little bit differently. But I do know in the remake, you find Richard first, if you're playing as Chris. So that's one of the first people you find. And then, you get in the serum, and then he, lives. And then if he lives, he gets the assault shotgun. It plays out a little bit differently than you would think. I know in the arranged version, it plays out exactly like that. Chris finds Richard first, and then Richard dies. That's the original, though. In the remake, he lives for a little bit while longer. Okay, so we're gonna deliver the serum.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should Keep it. I'm...
No! Richard!
Chill. Be careful.
So yeah, so much for trying to save his life. If you search him again, you can actually steal an ammo clip from him for the handgun. Gonna be mixing some herbs together because I think it would be in for a pretty rough fight. And hi, Mr. Zombie. Bye, Mr. Zombie. He was another guy with a head on his shoulders. More ink ribbon. Sure, why not? Having more opportunities to save is always a good thing. In here you can find a clip, but don't really need it. The only purpose is really using the lighter. Well, there's two actually. One of which is to light up this candle here, so you can push the shelf. If you didn't do this, it would say it's too dark to see anything, but if you have the place lit up, you can search the little cabinet right there, and look what we got. Acid rounds. Something for our bazooka. That's really about it. If you prefer the grenade launcher, well, in this case the bazooka, over the shotgun, this is actually a good place for you to find some more ammo. And one uses the shield key, and it gets promptly thrown out. We go in here, and yeah, here's a giant snake. The annex is the yawn. Now the trick here is you try to somehow avoid the snake's bite, but it can be pretty difficult because if you get yourself cornered, like I'm just about to get cornered here, you get bit by the snake, and then I think in this scenario, yes, you get brought back to the room where you found the syrup. Yeah, see right there. And Joe can't take a lot of punishment either, so yeah, see right there? Ouch. And I risk my life just to get more shotgun shells. And out I go. Now, if you were able to somehow dodge the snake, you can skip this part that's coming up right here.
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
We wake up in this room. I should point out that
Barry?
the only negative consequence about this is you have to go through a few more rooms just to be able to get to where you need to go next. Like, it takes longer for you to progress through the game now. That's the only real negative consequence I can tell you about this. So I'm going to take this opportunity next to, I believe... no, I don't need to save one more time, but next time we meet, we're going to be exploring further in the mansion. This time, we go to the guardhouse. Until then, see ya!